Well, hey there, welcome back. Today we're going to build on to the exercises we've been doing over the past couple of days. And today I want to take a little bit more of a metaphysical approach to the energetics of alcohol. Now, for those of you who maybe aren't on a very spiritual path or aren't very woo-woo, some of the topics and the ideas I present here are going to be a little challenging. And I will acknowledge that these are some of my most cutting edge thoughts, but I want you to just be open-minded and go with me here. Now, yesterday we discussed how our parents went through emotions with us and how most likely they didn't allow us to feel and experience and know that we were capable of regulating our own emotions, that our emotions were good and valid and just, right? Most of them taught us that our feelings were bad and we should ignore them, or we should get rid of those not so good feelings, or they taught us that we weren't capable of dealing with them, so they were going to take them on for us, okay? So either way, they robbed us of the opportunity to learn how to feel into those emotions. Now, how this manifests in adulthood is we've come to this tool, alcohol, that we use because we perceive it gives us some sort of benefit, right? We would not be drinking known poison, known toxin, something that honestly doesn't taste very good on its own, if we didn't perceive that it gave us some sort of benefit. Now, people might argue that, oh, well, I just like the way that alcohol tastes. I think it complements XYZ. I like what I drink. Well, I would go along with that, except alcohol on its own in its raw state actually tastes very foul. It is lighter fluid, it is ethanol, it is disgusting. If you've ever drank pure vodka, pure Everclear, you know that alcohol actually tastes very bad. So it's not the taste of alcohol that you're liking, it's the stuff that's mixed in with it, and it's the sugar, and it's always, I've met very few cases where it's not the perceived additional benefit that you get of relaxation, of calm, of quiet, of anxiety being reduced, of being more confident, of being more courageous, of, whatever it is that your perceived benefits were when you listed those out. You always are drinking it because you have some sort of underlying gain that you're making. Now, almost always those underlying gains are emotionally related. It's allowing you to relax. It's allowing you to be more confident. It's allowing you to blow off some steam from anger. Now, if we can go back and associate that with the fact that our parents inadvertently taught us that our emotions were either not valid, they were not important, or they were not things that we should pay attention to, or perhaps that they were things that we didn't need to worry about because they would take care of emotions for us, that left tiny imprints in our brain that we were not capable of regulating our emotions, or our emotions were not good enough to regulate. Now, if you say it like that, that actually is quite a crummy message to send to your sense of self-worth and self-esteem, right? So let's take on that that's the message that our parents unwittingly sent to us when they didn't teach us to regulate our emotions. They taught us to bury them down or distract ourselves or give their emotions over to them. All right, now we have alcohol in the picture. And if you consider that alcohol is actually serving the role of doing everything that your parents kind of led you to believe around your emotions, now instead of your parents doing it, alcohol is doing the convincing. You can understand that the message that drinking alcohol sends to your subconscious is that you are not worthy of your emotions. You are not good enough to deal with your emotions. You are not capable of taking on strong emotions. Now, wow, what kind of message is that to send to your system of self-worth, to your sense of self-worth? It is damaging completely. You are telling yourself that you are not enough, that you are not okay, that what you are feeling is not good, and that not only that, it's not good, but you aren't even capable of feeling it fully. You aren't capable of handling this situation. You are not powerful enough to handle this situation. And that, my friend, is not true. There is nothing true about that. The fact is that you've just never been taught to handle those situations. You are 100% capable. Your body and mind is magnificent and resilient, and you are meant to handle and withstand things that are beyond measure. All right? You are a powerful human being, and I want you to know that the message that you are reinforcing with alcohol by drinking alcohol, telling yourself you need it, is not one of empowerment. It is one of low self-worth, of not being enough, of not being capable. And I just really want you to sit and sink and feel into why that is so important. Why the fact that you've been sending yourself a message that you are not good enough, that you are not capable enough when you drink alcohol is so damaging to you. And I just want you to kind of sit today and sit with that thought. Sit with the thought that you've told yourself that perhaps you're not enough. And then I want you to remember, from me to you, me being the one holding this vision for you, that you are enough and that we will teach you the way to cope with those emotions and not need a tool. We'll teach you to do it with what you have inside of you, because it is 100% possible. You just need to learn and you need to practice. Right now you have a weak muscle and you have to start flexing it in order to get it to the place where you feel confident. So today, I just want you to sit with yourself and really reflect. This is one of the exercises that I'm not going to give a ton of guidance to you. I just want you to reflect on what I've said and write about how that feels. How does it feel to consider that you have been self-sabotaging your own sense of self-worth and doing that with alcohol? And we will come back and share tomorrow. So please take some time to be gentle with yourself, to really lean into this exercise, and I will talk to you soon. All right, take care.